All right. Spy Nigeria made this post, said that allegedly Mr. Akin Fakmunda, an Afenifere chieftain. Afenifere is actually a group in the Yoruba land, the group that represent the Yoruba people. We know that the northern people, they are called Arewa, right? But in the Yoruba land, they are known as Afenifere. He made this statement allegedly that if Peter Obi and the Northerners connive together to kick Tinubu out of office for the forthcoming election, that there's going to be an ethnic tension in Nigeria that is going to be like that of the one that happened in Rwanda. Now, first and foremost, if it's another tribe that made this statement, or that is alleged to have made this statement, the DSS and all the other security agencies would have come for that person. But because, of course, it's made by a Yoruba person. Now, the question I want to ask Mr. Akin Fakmunda is that the tension that is ravaging the Yoruba land today, what is the difference between that tension and that of Rwanda? Your people are being kidnapped on a daily basis. Your people are being abducted. They are being beheaded. Children are running out of school. You saw the video of the attack in Oyo State. You saw how children were running out of school because bandits came to ravage that particular community. So what other ethnic tension, what kind of tension else you're looking for? You see, this is where tribalism has taken us to. Where people don't care how governance is being, handled, in as much as their person or a person of their tribe is in power. Now, I want to say to Mr. Akin Fakmunda that today a Nigerian was beheaded. You don't know if it's going to be you, the next one, or you don't know if it's going to be somebody close to you. The evil government that you refuse to talk about, that you refuse to stand against today, is coming to haunt you sooner than you ever think. We have lost our sense of human. We have lost our humanity as a people. That we don't care the ethnic or the tribe or the people who are suffering insecurity. For the fact that it has not gotten to your doorstep, it's fine. So this message goes to all the Yoruba people. Of course, I won't deny you guys, I'm a Yoruba. I'm sending this message to all of us. That what is not good is not good. It does not have a second name. If the government of the day have done well, we will clap for the government. But clapping for the government when they have not done well at all is insane. It doesn't make a single sense. Keep clapping, but just wait, because this insecurity is already in your midst. It's just waiting for the next victim to capture. We want a good government. We don't care the tribe of that person. We don't care where the person comes from, whether it's an Hausa man or Igbo man or even a Yoruba man, we don't care. But that person must be a government that fights for the interest of the people, not for its ambition. Even the Yoruba people are beginning to feel the pain. I'll see you guys soon. Peace and love.